Shri Hanuman Ramdas Swami. Ramdas Swami is an avatar of Hanuman. Ramdas Swami writes this book and he takes about 20 chapters, each having 10 sections. So 20 into 10, 200 sections to just explain to us what God really is. It's beautiful. Each section has about 70 observations. So 200 multiplied by 70, that's about 14,000 verses. So this avatar takes 14,000 verses to explain to us what God really is. I'm going to try and explain that a little later in my videos, but today let's focus on this observation which says a stupid person is one who, instead of surrendering to God, surrenders to humans. Now, why is such a person called stupid? Maybe because a human is a human. A human can make mistakes. And if that person makes mistakes, you will have to bear the brunt of it. So, surrendering to human is a risky proposition. But what if you surrender to God? However, God cannot be seen. Where is God? You cannot see God. You cannot interact with God. So, surrendering to somebody you cannot see, touch, feel becomes extremely difficult. For some people, it becomes impossible. So, how do you surrender to God? We'll come to that later. But today, we'll focus on this one thing. Suppose if you are able to surrender to God, then what happens to you? You become virakt or detached. What happens when you become detached? When you're detached, and this is also explained in the Bhagavad Gita, when you detach from the outcome of your efforts, you will take efforts without the expectation of a certain result. And when you work like that, you have experienced moksha, even as you live. You don't have to die for it. That is moksha. And this is what this wisdom is probably telling us. The first step towards surrendering to God is the ability to lead your life like a virat, to detach from the results of your efforts. That is what this means.